Hello, this is Vicky from Let's Travel Together. Today we'll be doing a tour of the Grand Casino on the Caribbean Princess. Caribbean Princess's casino it's a decent sized casino. One of the bad things is this casino does not have a bar inside of it, so it's not an easy go up to the bar, grab your drink, and go. If you're playing, you kind of have to wait for the servers to come by with your drinks, and if you have the drinks on us, basically you're waiting for them to bring your drinks back to you, and sometimes it takes them a little while. And like every other Princess casino that I have been in, this is a smoking casino. There are sides that say non-smoking, but their ventilation system doesn't filter out all the smoke, so you do get that crossover from the smoking side. It's not as bad as over there, but it does unfortunately kind of creep into the non-smoking side. Princess also does on the first night, if you are able to obtain 500 points, you will be entered into a slot tournament that they will hold later in the week, in which you can end up winning some free play if you are the winner of that tournament. So today we'll kind of go over Princess's casino program. Princess does have probably the best casino program out there. A while back they switched over from you don't really know how many points you need to get to be able to get that free cruise, and probably about 6 months ago they changed to the point system, which is similar to what Royal Caribbean and Celebrity have. I personally like this program a lot better. It's very transparent. You know what you have to hit to get to where you need to be. In the old system, I believe that if you were on a cruise that had a lot of high rollers on there, you were pretty much going to be out of luck, probably, because unless you're a high roller yourself, you're probably not going to be able to get into those levels where you would need to be able to get the free cruise at the end, that certificate that they drop in your cabin the last day of the cruise. If you find any of this helpful or informative, if you could give us a like and subscribe, we'd really appreciate it. And it is free, and it's one of the free things that you can do in the casino. The way the program works is for every $2 that you run through the machines, you get a point. Now, table play is going to be figured at a different rate for points per, I guess, dollar spent. A lot of it's rated as whatever your average bet is and how long you've been playing and so on. So it's very hard to figure out how many points you're gaining while you're playing. You may be able to ask the pit boss to check and tell you what you have. But I'll be honest, I don't really play the table, so I can't answer for that. I do know that it's much easier to track it when you're playing on a slot machine. So there is a chart that is up in every casino. A lot of them are up on the TVs, and there is like a little placard that'll be over by either the casino cage, the cashier cage, or at the host desk. And they may be posted in other areas, maybe sitting on a table somewhere, or on the actual blackjack table. Sometimes I've seen them. They'll have them out there when those tables aren't in use. And you can see how many points you need to get to a certain cabin category. Now, depending on the length of the cruise that you are cruising on at the time of your gambling is going to depend on how many points you need. And they have it basically broken up into 4 different categories. There's the up to 7-day sailings, the 8 to 10-day sailings, the 11 to 16-day sailings, and then anything that's more than 16. And basically, to get a free interior stateroom, starting with the up to 7 days, it's going to be at 2,000 points. The next category starts at 3,000, and the next one is at 5,000, and the more than 16 days starts at 5,000. A little bit later here closer to the end of the video, I will have a picture of the see you soon offers that have the point. It's the point chart for what your offers would be for your next voyage. And the way it works is once you hit your points at the very end of the cruise, on the last day they will put an offer, and it's called now see you soon offer. It used to be a come back and sail offer, but now they've changed it. It's now see you soon, and you will get that offer on the last day of the cruise. So unlike some other cruise casino programs, Princess does not count your points from the last day of the cruise. So you need to make sure that you have all of your points in by midnight the day before the last day of the cruise. And that is essential. And you might even want to cash out from your machine. Make sure that your medallion has logged off, and then go back and check your points. Make sure that you know how many points of where you're at, and make sure you've kind of logged off the machine so that it counts all of your points, because if you are continuously playing and it passes midnight, there's a chance that maybe it hasn't counted all those points. So it's always a safe thing to do to go and log off, just to make sure that your points get counted. Another nice feature of Princess's casino program is when you hit 1,500 points in the casino, you do qualify for free drinks while you're playing in the casino. And when you hit your 1,500 points, you need to contact the host, and they will add something to your medallion so that they know that you have free drinks. And from that point on, when the server comes up, they'll take your drink order and they just bring you your free drinks. Now, if you are in a casino on a Princess ship that actually has a bar that's inside, you can actually walk up to the bar and get your drinks also. And here's that point chart for the up to 7-day cruises. I hope this information helps you, and if you found this informative and helpful to you, please, if you could give us a like and a subscribe, we would really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.